Trying to be a legend in the rap game, like Ric Flair was to wrestling. Ain't no question, I'm trying to be a big name. Got them laying on the mat where I left them. Everybody want to be rich and famous. They want a house on the hill, no payments. I've been working hard, hear it in the dialogue. Figure for a leg like to anybody thinking that I'm wasting. Any of my time, better send a sign. Everybody telling me I'm crazy, but I'm borderline. Swear to God, I'm killing shit whenever I decide around. Walking by my shoes, sight, you ain't feeling mine. Been in the studio all week, trying to hop on my dick, but there's no need. Bitch, you wasn't with me, woo, chopping in the ring.
Future Wrestling Podcast right here with Future Entertainment, and I'm back with another TriviaMania, and this time it is Kuzon taking on Hammer's Production. First, Kuzon, where can everybody check you out, and how are you today, sir?
I'm doing real good. You can find me over on Twitter at KuzonTV, where I put up all the gaming gifs and everything. You can also find me at Twitch at Kuzon_TV, where I've been doing a lot of VR stuff, a lot of like wrestling stuff. Been doing some stuff with Hammers as well, but I think he can handle sharing that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Hammers. Where can everybody check out?
Oh, wait, hold up. I got something up here.
Yo, you dealing with the X Factor. I got everything high as a phone. Give that back. Oh, I know you hate X Factor, but you ain't gotta look at me like that. I said you ain't gotta look at me like that.
Okay, I wanted to do that just for fun.
What was your entrance for this battle?
It was X Factor with Uncle Cracker.
You got Uncle Cracker in there.
Oh my gosh.
You can find me on Twitter at Hammers Productions. You can find me on YouTube at Hammers Productions. You could try to find me on Instagram and Facebook, but you can't because you got fat asses. Fat asses.
No. You gotta say it properly. Come on. This is like my favorite gimmick.
You can try to find me on Facebook or Instagram, but you can't because you got them fat asses.
There you go. Oh, fuck.
I haven't done that in a while. Jeez.
It's a great gimmick.
It is.
Very good gimmick. There.
Is that gimmick infringement, though?
Well, I'd say it's transformative.
I don't think so.
Okay. We'll accept it. We'll let it pass.
Of course, we will. But, guys, we are here for you guys to face each other. And, of course, I know that I'm cutthroat with my my little booking. But the winner of you two will take on Colin in the round 2. Since he defeated James, are you guys confident enough to beat Colin? That's the question for both of you before we start.
Hell no.
Fair enough.
I'm truthful and honest. I do not know if I can. It depends on the year as well. It depends on the year.
Yeah, there's certain years that I think Colin doesn't know. I've asked him like a few questions. He's like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh Jesus, Lord help us all.
So it all depends on the year, and it all depends on the topic.
Well, you guys will be battling one-on-one right here, right now, all about 2006.
Fuck.
I did a little research, but it's going to be very interesting to see what questions I get thrown.
This is like my childhood. So if I don't know this, I'm gonna quit watching wrestling entirely.
Exactly. Do want to say a shout out to Little J Moxley in the chat. He says my boys and yes, and then my co-host OJ. He says hello. You dealing with the X Factor? See, he's singing it.
Yes.
No. You gotta say that. Oh, you dealing with the X Factor?
And OJ also says find my black ass at OJ the Juice on Twitter. That is OJ, capital OJ, lowercase DA, uppercase JEWCE That is like saying Jeff Jarrett's name and spelling it, but hey.
I didn't know that they actually had fucking donkeys on Twitter. Jesus Christ.
Are you talking about the JEFFJARRETT Jeff Jarrett?
Yes, I am.
I know
Double G, double G, W, double O, double N, W, Gagoony.
Gagoony.
And OJ also says, Logan, I would have came on, but he's sick as a dog right now. But he did give me all 20 questions for these mingers. He says.
Oh, he says Ming. He says Ming is because I'm from the UK.
Ha!
That's
in your
racist.
Face, I'm Canadian. Ha! In your face.
And he also says, I can't wait to hear you get my 2006 Spurgery questions wrong.
Oh boy.
So, the first 10 questions will be to Kuzon. And then the last 10 will be 2 hammers. And the one with the most questions correct will win this battle. Are you guys ready?
Let me get me my whiskey.
Whiskey.
Fucking hell, it's not that rough, is it?
Oh, he said whiskey.
Oh my goodness, what is this?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Oh, I'm done. Can't see it anymore.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe you just...
Anyway, enough distractions.
Yes.
Definitely enough distractions. Alright. The first 10 questions is, for Kuzon, is number 1. What was the main event of Royal Rumble 2006? Was it A, Rey Mysterio winning the Royal Rumble? B, Kurt Angle versus Mark Henry? C, John Cena versus Edge? Or D, Undertaker winning the Royal Rumble?
It's the Royal Rumble, so I'd suspect the Royal Rumble match would be on last.
That is incorrect, sir. It was actually B.
What?
Kurt Angle taking on Mark Henry.
That made main event.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
It did in 2006.
Hammers, I'm gonna hate the fucking... I'm gonna sit there, right, sitting here with another fucking, like, promo with Angle and fucking Daivari, right, going, I hate black men, I don't think women should have rights, right?
I'm done. I just can't. I can't even do this right now. This is like the best funny ass freaking trivia I've ever done.
Seriously, like, total shoot, Kurt Angle in 2006, fucking amazing with Daivari. They should have kept it up.
Oh yes, they did. They absolutely should have.
Alright.
OJ says, I like Chinese food. You know that's true. I like fried rice. I like noodles. I like chow mein. Chow me mein.
Shameful.
Are we memeing up
Shameful
in here?
display.
Are we memeing up in here?
Yes, we are me. Alright, question number 2. At the Royal Rumble 2006, who was Boogeyman's opponent? Was it JBL, Booker T, Finlay, or Sharmell?
I know this answer.
Of course you do.
WrestleMania 22 was my favorite.
WrestleMania 22?
Yeah.
I mean, WrestleMania... Oh, wait. You say Royal Rumble or WrestleMania?
Royal Rumble 2006.
Oh.
Who was Boogeyman's opponent?
At this
point... Oh, okay. Is that your final answer?
It was Booker T at that time, wasn't it? Was this post bestiality sex?
Well, we all know it wasn't D with Sharmell, and I know why OJ said D for Sharmell. D, get it? But it's obviously A, B, or C. JBL, Booker T, or Finley. I will give you. Everybody knows it's not Sharmell, for Christ's sake. But go ahead.
Right.
Is Booker T your final answer?
Yeah, I'll go with Booker T.
It was JBL.
Oh, fucking.
Alright.
Why Royal Rumble 2006?
Alright.
Shenanigans.
Question number 3. Who of these was not involved in the Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania 22? Was it Bobby Lashley, Finley, Mr. Kennedy, or Ric Flair?
Did Bobby have a different match? 2002. Alright, so I'm thinking like either Bobby. Wait, what the other? It was. I know Finley was there. I know Ken Kennedy was there. So it's either A or D. What was D?
Ric Flair. You have 10 seconds, sir.
I'll go with A.
You were actually wrong. It was Mr. Kennedy who was not in this one. He actually won the 2007 Money in the Bank.
I was gonna say because it was in 2007. So I would have expected him to be in the year before.
Okay. Backlash 2006. Which WWE superstar made their pay-per-view debut? Was it the Great Khali, Umaga, Santino Marella, or CM Punk?
I hate you.
This is not my question, so you can say I hate OJ. And all your questions, you do have 10 seconds.
Oh, do I have 10 seconds?
I know this.
It wouldn't have been. Umaga?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, why not?
You are correct.
Fuck hell.
Alright. What match type did Mick Foley and Ric Flair have at Vengeance of 2006? Was it
Mick Foley and who, sorry?
Ric Flair and Mick Foley?
Okay.
Was it Steel Cage, I Quit, 2 out of 3 falls, or just a regular hardcore match?
Oh, I didn't even know they actually even had a match. Fuck. Was it just like a regular hardcore match?
It was actually C, 2 out of 3 falls.
Why?
Because at the time they were doing the book gimmick with Mick Foley and stuff, with his third and the worst book of all time.
Oh yeah, that book was horrible. But like, wasn't there like actual heat between them?
A little bit, yes. Just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
But I think they did fix it a couple years later.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Question number
Handshakes.
6. That is true. Okay, what wrestler made their return after a long way, because I'm not saying that word because I know freaking OJ's messing with me. What wrestler made their return at No Mercy 2006? Was it Chris Benoit, Batista, Rey Mysterio, or The Undertaker?
Wasn't Undertaker because he was a fucking Mania. Wasn't Batista. What were the other two?
Benoit or Mysterio?
It must have been Benoit, right?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. You got 2 questions right so far.
Wow, amazing.
7. The first ever Extreme Elimination Chamber at December to Dismember didn't include who of the following?
Oh no.
Was it Test, Hardcore Holly, Sabu, or CM Punk?
Sabu, because he got fucking kicked out. The one guy that you want to keep in this fucking match, in an extreme elimination chamber match, you took out Sabu. Who are you gonna replace him with? Hardcore fucking Holly. Fucking... What was his name? Like, Sparky Plug.
Hold.
Plug over here.
But Kuzon, the theme song.
That's horrible. Every time, it was the default theme for SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 when you edited a custom-made character.
Yeah.
First thing, butt plug Holly.
Butt plug Holly. Fuck me. It was Sabu, wasn't it?
Yes, it was Sabu. You
Right.
were correct. You got 3 questions right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. In what match type at Armageddon 2006 did Kane defeat MVP? Was it a First Blood, Inferno match, Chain match, or Last Man Standing?
It's Inferno match, wasn't it?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Number 9. So you got 4 questions right so far. Who was the final elimination of the 2006 Royal Rumble? Triple H, RVD, Shawn Michaels, or Randy Orton?
Randy Orton.
You got 5 questions correct, sir, so far. Who was the winner of the 2006 Diva Search? Michelle McCool, Ashley, Layla, or Eve Torres?
Ooh, 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Was Ashley in the new one?
Yes, she was.
Sorry, what? Yeah, so Ashley, I'm assuming, would have been the winner because at New Year's Revolution, what did they bring out, hammers? Before they brought Ashley out?
Oh God, do I have to do it?
No, just whisper it. Just
Bring out the old ladies.
brought out fucking who is they brought out Mae Young with a fucking Twizzler tits out, sagging out. They come out and sexually assaulted Victoria with fucking the fabulous Moolah of all people and Mae Young.
So Ashley is your final answer.
Oh yeah.
And you're wrong, sir. It was Layla.
Layla.
Oh. That's right, because Ashley was 2005.
She fucking stank the place up. Though.
Alright, so far, you got 5 questions correct out of 10.
Wow.
Hammer's turn, though.
Oh boy, here we go.
RVD versus Shelton Benjamin happened at Backlash 2006. What was the match stipulation? Was it a IC title match, or an IC title was on the line? Money in the Bank was on the line. Both IC title and Money in the Bank were on the line, or loser left and went to ECW?
It was the IC title and the Money in the Bank briefcase.
That is correct.
Was Shelton's mama there?
No, she wasn't.
No, she was on the back.
What?
Sad. It was very, very sad.
Good thing you guys didn't hear that. Good thing. Alright,
Good
next
thing.
question. What was the location of SummerSlam 2006? Was it Washington, D.C.? Go ahead, what were you going to say, Hammers?
I was going to say it was in Boston, Massachusetts.
Jesus Christ. 2 questions right. Alright, who did Matt Hardy team up with at No Way Out 2006 to defeat Eminem? Was it Jeff Hardy, Road Warrior Animal, Tatanka, or Bobby Lashley?
Tatanka.
3
Buffalo.
questions right. What was the main event of Vengeance 2005? Was it DX versus Spirit Squad, John Cena versus Edge versus RVD, RVD versus Edge, or DX versus the McMahons?
It would have been DX versus the Spirit Squad.
4 questions right. Which of these matches did not happen at ECW One Night Stand 2006?
Okay.
Jerry Lawler versus Taz, to Jerry versus Little Guido, or versus Super Crazy, Kurt Angle versus Randy Orton, or D, Balls Mahoney versus Masato Tanaka?
It would have been B, the Triple Threat.
That is correct. Question number 6, to win it, if you can. Who was Undertaker's opponent for the Great American Bash 2006? Was it the Great Khali, Mr. Kennedy, Muhammad Hassan, and the Big Show?
Big Show.
That is correct, because originally it was supposed to be the Great Khali in the Punjabi prison, but at the last second Khali was not cleared to compete, so they ran Big Show as his opponent. You have won, but you still have more questions, sir.
Please fire away.
You will be moving on to face Colin. Kuzon, you still have a chance to come back as a last opportunity, so do not worry. Who did Spirit Squad defend their tag team belts against at Unforgiven 2006? Was it
the Highlanders? The Highlanders.
Can't even give the answer to the questions and answers out.
Tell you, man, boy with all the fucking facts here.
I know. Who was the fan voted opponent for Umaga for Cyber Sunday 2006? Kane, Chris Benoit, Sandman, or Jeff Hardy? Jesus.
Kane.
God. Damn. Number 9. How many people were eliminated from Team DX at Survivor Series 2006 against Team Rated RKO? A, 0, B, 1, C, 2, or D, 3?
A, 0.
0. It was a clean sweep. Alright, your last question to actually get all 10 questions right. What match type did Mr. Kennedy and Undertaker have at Armageddon 2006 to end their long-running feud? Casket match, last ride match, Hell in a Cell, or Buried Alive?
Last ride.
You got all 10 fucking questions right.
Son of a bitch, I'm the king of 2006. Suck my dick, nerds. Boom!
Oh my god.
Well done.
Wow. Didn't see that coming. I don't even think Kuzon can say that.
Oh no, I did.
I told him I knew my 2006.
But boy with all the facts, I'm telling you.
And I would like to say, right now, on my screen, this is what I'm seeing. That's it. I have no opened Wikipedias or anything. It's
What
just
the fuck is that lad wearing?
That would be plaid.
You man on the right?
Yeah, the one with the guitar.
No, the man on the right.
Oh, he's not wearing nothing. He's just wearing a long john shirt.
That is like uncomfortable. OJ Simpson says, you're just a spurg.
Oh, thank you.
Logan dead.
Yeah, Logan died of just in transit.
I'm trying to figure out, like, how did you get all 10 questions right?
I know 2006.
He knows
2006.
He knows 2006. Do you have any more, we're done, but, do you have any more questions that you want to throw?
At both of you?
Oh, whatever you want.
Okay. Let me see.
It's interesting because I know most of the Raw stuff, but I hardly know anything from SmackDown's kind of like side of things.
And yet I'm kind of the same. I'm different because I know of all of the SmackDown stuff and none of the Raw stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was the WWE Championship as of November 2006? Was it Triple H, Randy Orton, John Cena, or the Great Khali?
John Cena.
Jesus, God, I'm done. I don't even have any more questions after this.
Because he didn't lose it after Unforgiven, right? Or did he lose it?
He wanted it Unforgiven in a TLC
Yeah, he won
match.
He won it Unforgiven against Edge in his hometown in Toronto.
Well, everybody is all over the fact that you get 10 out of 10, now 11 out of 11. And everybody's saying Hammer's killed it. And the spurgery is real with this one.
Tell you, man, quintessential goof maker.
Yeah.
How many wrinkles does Ashley's anus have?
I had to mute my mic just to cough from laughing from that. I couldn't even ask that.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness, you just gave me a big headache.
That's a beautiful, beautiful man right there. OJ. Beautiful.
OJ's got good questions.
See, if it was Kelly, that answer would be 0.
Yeah.
Way too young for that job.
Very, very young poon.
Oh, man. Alright. Alright, well, I do have something I do want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. The news coming out just yesterday is that Neville has officially been released of his contract in WWE. What do you guys have on the thoughts?
Fucking hell.
Did you
made a move. No.
And apparently the rumor is that his contract was actually released maybe 3 months ago. It says 90-day suspension from going to a different company is over with, so I think he is good to go deal with anybody he wants, including the All In event this next week.
I don't think he'll go.
No, he won't. I think after the Enzo Amore thing, he needs time off from wrestling.
It's more to do with the fact, like, you've been on a long road trip for, like, you know, how many years was he there?
2012?
2000. Well, no, he was in NXT in 2012. He's been there since about 2015. 2015. Since 2015.
Like, he's been there for a while. He's very much a family man. If he is, like, there was like a small documentary or something about him. Or just about, like, the British scene that I remember him going over to his ma's house. Mm-hmm. You know, she absolutely refuses to call him Neville. No, it just calls him by his real name. I can't remember what his real name was. It's not like Adrian or, like, you know, he's called something else. But it's just fucking funny. But I think he's Solomon, my son.
Well, the funny thing is, the reason why I mentioned All In, guys, is because literally the day before the whole announcement came out that his contract was released and all that, is Cody Rhodes put on Twitter, "I miss Neville."
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So it's a good possibility that he does show up, but the big rumor is that he will be going to New Japan Pro Wrestling after, you know, in the next couple months.
That's a strong grab. That is a massive grab for New Japan. Like, they got that I believe New Japan are going to be losing Omega pretty soon. And I don't mean like by soon. I don't mean like in a couple of months. I mean like either like in January, because New Japan, I'm pretty sure they always, every contract is always comes up in January, because AJ went, you know, Anderson went, and Shinsuke went all in January, in that kind of time after Wrestle Kingdom. So I'm kind of worried that New Japan are gonna they're gonna lose quite a lot of talent. I don't know why they do this system, but they always do it. Every contract they have always comes up in January. So I'm a bit worried.
Yeah.
So,
It's very interesting. Also, Neville's real name is Benjamin.
I remember she called him Benjamin. They don't call him Ben, they call him Benjamin.
His first name is Benjamin, and his last name is Shelton.
Shelton?
Yeah, he's Shelton Benjamin.
No. Wow. Satterley. Like, lad's from fucking Newcastle. Like, he has fucking prime genetics. Jesus Christ. I know he shaved his beard. He looked a lot cleaner without the beard.
Yeah, and it's gonna really help his facial expressions too, even though the beard did, like, he looked like he was dead half the time at 205.
I'm glad he had the beard though, because he uglied himself up for the gimmick.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
You know.
And then of course Enzo Amore also shaved his beard too.
Yeah.
He looks old now.
Looks like a bald rat or something.
Just Raticus.
Yeah.
OJ says in the chat, Shell 10 Ben German.
I think OJ has some kind of agenda against Germans. Did someone hurt you?
Do we need to bring medical attention to you?
Are you a Jew, OJ? Is that what this is about?
Jeez.
Jesus Christ. So, okay, I have a question. What do you think was the greatest match coming out of 2006 in its entirety?
Good question. Good question.
Because I know it off the top of my head, but I'm wondering what you two think. Hammers?
Edge and Christian. TLC, Unforgiven.
Edge and Christian?
Yeah. Or not Edge and Christian. Edge and Cena.
Yeah.
Yes, I was gonna say that.
I think like that's probably the biggest like climax to an amazing feud that would continue on and like I think stay fresh still.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Now, OJ's got something funny in the chat. He says Zeno Moreau and his tag team partner Large Colin. And then he says, nah, I love Walter. I love Walter and his 88 chops.
Jeez.
So I'm guessing OJ's predicting Logan Myers versus Walter and Hibiki Pro now, I guess.
Yeah.
No.
Don't sound too bad, man.
And
yeah, man.
He says Angle and Taker, No Way Out 2006. What's his favorite match?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Angle versus Eugene. But I don't.
Oh, jeez.
Angle like gets into the ring, slaps the shit out of him, and batters him.
This was SummerSlam?
2005 SummerSlam.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. just smacks the crap out of him, just all like, "You are not a professional wrestler. I am going to beat the living crap out of you. I would like to hit the gimmick, but your face is in the way."
Oh,
Gotta make some sacrifices.
gotta make some sacrifices.
Come here, old boy. We gotta take you out back.
Well then, you had your question. You know, what was the best match? What was the worst match of 2006?
Jeez. Something off of like the ECW brand.
Oh, it had to have been. I would say the Elimination Chamber, the Extreme Elimination Chamber. The
Was it
idea
really?
behind it was the idea behind it was okay. Execution was done poorly.
Yeah. Yeah. Like in comparison to what it should have been on paper, yeah. But like from comparing expectation to actual execution, yes. Like giving Bobby Lashley a fucking table to lug around in his like little chamber, that was stupid.
Yep.
I don't know why they did that. As well as eliminate.
Go
Go on.
ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that they eliminated CM Punk first. I'm pretty
That
sure
was stupid.
Yep.
that was
Yep.
really dumb. So
OJ says Hulk Hogan versus his family's spending habits, best of all time. And he also
Oh.
said Tommy Dreamer versus Davari on pay-per-view.
Tommy Dreamer versus Davari. Oh, that was worse as
I
a
was
match, but
yeah, but it was like can't feel my feet. Oh,
I need some help, Paul.
over my legs. Yeah, just ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Mike Knox.
Anything
This
with
match
Mike
okay?
Knox.
I would put that as that was pretty good for what it was meant for.
He was a lucky fucking dude to be working with Kelly Kelly.
Exactly.
I mean, 10:15 really made him show.
Listen, 10:15 only is a good gimmick. Okay, we don't need anything else to replace.
You know what we're on about,
10:15.
Logan? Do you know what we mean by 10:15?
Yes, I do. No comment. OJ says now the Elimination Chamber wasn't awful, it wasn't excellent, but the rest of the show overshadowed it. Very true.
Fucking hell, not by much though.
No, not
Yeah.
by no.
Jesus Christ. Man.
It was basically not December to dismember, it was December to not remember. But
Mm-hmm.
and anyways.
Oh no, they had the fucking Monster Madness like matches with like on ECW where they had Kane, Umaga, Carly, and
But that was in 2008. So
oh, was it?
yeah.
Was it really that late that they did that? I thought they did that like just later on.
Well, it might have been actually in 2007. Yeah, it was either in 2007 or 2008 where they did that whole entire monster battle royal that they did.
Right. Okay, then fair enough.
OJ
Makes
says
sense.
Joey Mercury's nose was getting smashed on a ladder. He said God was the best wrestler of 2006. Him and HBK had one hell of a match.
Forgot about that.
I did forget about that too.
Oh no.
Can
I
many
just-
good storylines in 2006, don't you think?
Can I just say, right? As much as I love my childhood, I have never been so disappointed in a WrestleMania looking back as WrestleMania 22. Holy shit. I think the only match that I enjoyed was Edge versus Mick Foley.
Literally.
I think that was the only good match. The rest of it was tragic.
I'm done with OJ tonight. I think I just need to cancel the show automatically right now. He said, I really like this finisher. What was it called? Divine Intervention.
Oh.
I'm done. I got nothing else to say.
Shenanigans. That's all you can say. Shenanigans.
Repent or burn.
Oh.
Off.
Nothing beats Mae Young and her hand.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
No. Watch New Year's Revolution. Right, that was horrific. I've never been.
Right.
I've never ever been so disgusted in like wrestling in my whole life.
Okay, I do gotta say something though. Before I say what OJ just said, actually I'll say what he said first. Remember when Vince called Shane the product of his semen and Shane just went with it?
Oh yes.
And the best segment of 2006, I'm pretty sure it was 2006 when this happened, was the live sex celebration with Edge and Lita.
Oh yeah.
I think that was the most viewed Raw of that year, actually.
It was the most viewed Raw of all times, and then Edge, when he was champion, he would continuously beat that down and say, I am the most viewed world champion of all time.
That's good booking. Just saying.
Yes.
That's how you tell a story. That's how you make somebody a good booked wrestler. And what can you say? And seeing Lita's titty on live TV was pretty great too.
Yeah, you East Coast people, you sons of bitches.
Disgusting.
Can't believe you guys.
It also birthed the Rated R Superstar Championship, which is a gorgeous title. Like I don't know. I own that belt. Like I only have one replica belt, and it's that belt. That thing is fucking heavy. Holy shit!
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
The best segment of 2006 was Carlito banging Trish Stratus. OJ Simp.
Was that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
No one asked for all that. No one asked for all that.
The only reason he got the bang Trish Stratus, or shagging, as Kuzon would say. I'm done.
Hey OJ, look up the term dogging, okay?
Jeez.
Right.
Oh my. Alright, if you want to fire my co-host, go right ahead. Jesus. Why couldn't you just be on live here, OJ? The comments on the chat is just great, but damn. Oh my.
Hot diggity damn.
Hot
Diggity. Hot diggity damn.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. We literally just went to that.
Did you seriously just make a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse reference?
Yeah,
Are you
he
serious?
did. He did.
It's because of my
I'm a
nephews.
bitch.
Blame my nephews, okay? Blame them.
Bruh. I'm asleep.
Best segment of the night.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even know why I remembered that song. Kuzon, what's your soccer team?
I don't watch football.
It's not fucking
I legit
football.
don't watch football.
I like Chelsea FC, he says.
Chelsea FC.
Good
Just
God,
put
I don't even...
Just put Chelsea. Sounds so unnatural. Just say Chelsea. Who's your favourite footballer? I like Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Wow. What a twat.
Lane, what's your favorite soccer team?
I don't have one.
Me neither. What about football, sir? NFL?
I actually don't watch the NFL at all.
Well, we have came to this point in the show.
If you want to talk about arena football, hey, I can talk to you about arena football.
Shit.
Well, yes, sir.
Where Johnny Manziel went to die.
No, that's the Canadian Football League, my good sir.
I know, but I'm just saying. It's. Do you like the one of the shit teams who always get relegated? You're British, though. You have to watch soccer.
This is just racist.
He says I like Peep.
He
What
ripping
the
you a
fuck?
new one, eh?
What the fuck? It's like if I said, hey, you're American, that means you own a gun, right? That means you, like...
For fuck's sake.
It's as if I said something like that.
Well, is this the...
Hey, you're Turkish. Hey, you're Turkish. You feel up underage women, right?
Jeez.
I like Al-Jabbar Muhammad Kashan Al-Farid. I can't even say that name. I tried my
Yeah,
best.
You had a good effort. It's alright, don't worry about it. You know the most ironic thing about English players is?
What?
Hardly any of them are fucking English. None of that's a bad thing. It's just, you know,
Yeah.
none of them are English.
And OJ also says I like AFL 2. Their hammers.
Oh, very good.
It's a shame that the actual AFL was like 4 teams.
Well, there's 12, I think, right now, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. Either 12 or 14, I don't remember, but there's a lot of teams this year. I don't know how well Los Angeles is doing. Haha, funny joke.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Can
LA
I-
Kings.
Can I just say, right, as much as we're slagging off, you know, other countries, what a lot of people don't know is, like, in the most engrossing video game company at the moment, Rockstar, is originally from Edinburgh, which is in Scotland. The dingiest fucking area of the world, I think, at least in the West, anyway. It's like the dingiest area in the West is where Rockstar Games came from. And it's like, how much money are they making right now?
I don't know off the top of my head.
No.
Fuck.
They made like billions at the moment, or something like that. So I've been playing Grand Theft Auto since running over someone with a car ended up with a title screen saying Garanga. You know, that was a thing. It's like old nerd shit.
Yeah. OJ also says, yeah, and I want a gun, Kuzon. That's what he says.
Of course you do. You're American.
I don't want a gun.
I want a spud gun.
I want a squirt gun.
A squirt gun.
In other words.
Alright.
Alright, guys. Is there anything else that you guys would like to talk about before we end the show?
Can we talk about our thing?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can talk about it if you want.
Do you want to like give like a teaser of it?
So, me and Kuzon have recorded a video. It is right now halfway through. I am right now on draft number 2 at the time, and will be coming up shortly.
Oh.
It'll be a video for all you lovely people to watch.
Okay.
It's based. Can we say what it was based on?
Yeah,
year.
you go for it.
Ironically, it's based on the year 2006, and we're aiming to get the best out of it. It's we have a rivalry which is highly underrated by wrestling fans, like throughout. It's like shadowed over by the Attitude Era, it's shadowed over by the Golden Era of wrestling, and it's usually where most people have already dropped off of wrestling. And even by wrestling fans, it's just renowned as like the worst time of wrestling. But there is a gold mine of stuff to actually find throughout like the Ruthless Aggression era. There is an amazing feud which lasted only throughout 2006. And it's important because it led throughout all the way to where we are now. But one of them's still fucking going.
One of them's still fucking going, huh?
Marvin,
Somehow.
Well, he's Marvin about having a fucking like baby.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious now. I can't wait.
So there's that. Yeah, I felt that bad because Hammers is doing all the editing, and I'm just like, I literally can't do anything now.
Well, the good thing is Wayne knows how to edit.
Yeah. Somehow. Dab.
Dab.
Yeah.
Yip, yip, yip.
We covered everything. We covered all bases.
All bases. All
Does
right.
anyone in the chat want to say anything?
Anybody in the chat want to say anything before we head off?
But does OJ want to?
OJ said I want a gun so I can protect myself, and he says good night, Jew boys. And then he put his Twitter in the comments. I do want to say that so far round 2 is looking like Jim will take on Matt Tennant. Of course, we have Hammers taking on Colin, and a couple other people that are still to be determined who will move on to the second round, but we're getting very close.
Do I get to know what year me and Colin are fighting in?
Yes, let me pull that up real quick for you. And while I do that, you guys can let everybody in the chat know where one last time where they can check you out, and I will pull this up real quick.
Do you want to go first?
No, you go first.
Oh, okay. So like I said, you can find me over on Twitter at Kuzon TV, where I barely talk about wrestling at the moment because it's being fucking droughted out. But I'm actually playing SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. I'm playing as Bobby Lashley. Still trying to get through that because like the storylines are just weird. I mean, I think Hammers can tell you that actually.
Velveteen is dead. Meh.
You can find all that over on twitch.tv /Kuzon_TV, where I'm playing a load of video games, including wrestling stuff. I'm wanting to get Fire Pro World on there, but for some reason the PC version hasn't been updated. That's really, really dumb. But yeah, that's where you can find me.
Alright. Hammers?
Okay, here we go. Hold up, start. And
Velveteen Dream. Hit it.
Oh yeah. You know it, girls. Your boy, the Goofy Dream, is here in the building. Oh yeah. You can find me on Twitter at Hammers Prods. You can find me on YouTube at Hammers Productions. You can try to find me on Facebook or Instagram, but you can't because you got some fat asses.
Alright. Thank you, Hammers. And the announcement for round 2, I will give out the years for all the matchups real quick. Michael will take on the winner of Rad Zero and JD, and they will go one-on-one with whoever the three, the two is, in a 1996 battle of WWE.
Ooh.
The 1997 battle with Chris Schultz versus Drew or Jay Baca will happen. Jim will take on Matt Tennant in 1998. Jay Silver or Roberto will take on somebody or Hoss Leonard in 2008. Colin Dunn will take on Hammers in a 2007 battle.
Fuck!
We're going downhill from here, mate.
It's gonna be bad. 2007 is the worst year for me. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's gonna be very tough. But I do have the main event already set up because round 3 it will happen. It will be Michael, Rad Zero, or JD taking on either Chris Schultz, Drew, or Jay Baca. Winner of that will move on to the finals. Jim or Matt Tennant will take on Jay Silver, Roberto, a person to be named, and Hoss Leonard, of course, in a one-on-one. And then a third matchup will be Colin Hammers versus a last chance person with the most points in the losing bracket from round 1, which so far is Travis.
Fuck.
And then the main event of that, the main event will be brawl to, it will be a brawl to the back, basically, there, Kuzon, because all questions are around the years of 1995 to 2006, and it's an elimination match. It will be the main event triple threat. So look out for that main event. And so far, it's gonna be good. I can't say it like Booker T.
God.
But can somebody say it?
No, you gotta put emphasis on it. It's gonna be real good.
Sounds good.
Gonna be real good.
Good. That actually sounded bad.
Shucky ducky quack quack moment of the night right here.
And that was the Velveteen Dream. But
No. That was the Goofy Dream.
That was the Goofy Dream. I like that. But you guys... If you guys would like to check me out on Twitter at LoganMyers144, and everything's in the description for Travis on Twitter, go look out for Habiki TMD today, right there on YouTube. Look for Colin and everything on Twitter as well. OJ, of course, he puts his like 4 different places. He even probably messages himself his own Twitter hashtag. Doesn't surprise me. But everybody, guys, have a good night. This has been TriviaMania, and I'll see you again real soon. Thank you again, Kuzon and Hammers, for coming on.
2007 is going to be a dope year.
You better start practicing.
Fuck.
Colin might actually beat you. If he knows.
Oh, yeah, Colin will, for sure.
I can't believe I'm going to say Colin actually might go to fucking round 3.
Ooh. You see, my memory...
That's some multiple implications, did it?
I'm not doing no spoilers or predictions because I don't know what the hell's gonna happen, who's gonna win. But geez, it's weird to say Colin, of all people, who said I don't know anything with this trivia, and he might actually go to like the last round to go to the main event. It's insane. It was unpredictable, basically. It was unpredictable when Travis lost round 1.
Yeah. Did you predict me getting all 10, or did you predict me at least getting like 1 or 2 wrong?
I was nervous that you guys were gonna tie the damn thing.
Tie?
Oh nah. Oh nah.
I didn't predict. I didn't expect 10 out of 10.
I had 3 questions on the Royal Rumble, which I haven't even watched yet.
But actually, I am looking here on my list, and it is telling me that you and Kuzon have the leading most questions correct out of any of the trivia matches so far. But that's thanks to your 10 out of 10.
Well, yeah, because I get 10 out of 10 right and out of nowhere, and it's just like, ooga booga booga.
Ooga booga booga.
Fucking Kuzon over here, slacking like a mofo.
Well, 5 out of 10 is not bad. Because actually there's 3 or 4 people that's actually only got 5 out of 10 right. So, pat yourself on the back, because it could be worse. Never know. What could the future, pun intended, hold for TriviaMania? But again, we'll see very soon, because the next matchup is supposedly, hopefully, Jay Baca and Drew Ortman. So look out for that one.
That's going to be an interesting one to see.
Yes, no ECW questions for Jay and no WCW questions for Drew.
Oh.
Because they would probably get 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And if that happens, then basically if both people get 10 out of 10 right, I'm actually going to let them go to the 3rd round, because I think that's fair enough, right?
Yeah.
Because that would be insane.
Yeah. Would they? Has anyone gotten like tied and like how do you solve a tiebreaker again?
Basically, I have like 4 questions, and the person with the most questions out of those wins. So like you get 2 each.
Okay.
But I didn't actually have any tiebreaker questions written down because I forgot. But it was okay.
Yeah.
But again, thank you, Hammers. Thank you, Kuzon, for coming on. I know, Kuzon, it's very late for you.